Hey everyone, it's Kerry Jeffrey from Emotional Autoimmunity here. Just thought that I would pop in and share a little bit of a conversation I was just having with a client, and we were talking about that process of what do you do when it all just feels so hopeless and overwhelming. And I'm going to share with you what I shared with her. And I think this is a crossroads that everybody who has chronic illness has to go through. It's almost like a baptism of fire, I guess, that I think each of us in our own time, in our own moment, is going to reach a point where this just feels too hard to deal with and it's just too much and everything is overwhelming and there's so much fear and there's so much pain and there's so much helplessness that it honestly feels like sometimes you wonder, would you be better off staying alive or not? And the only way that you can get through that moment, or this is the only thing that works for me to get through that moment, is to acknowledge and accept that it's happening, to accept that you feel the way that you feel as exhausted and in pain and as hopeless as you do, and accept the fact that you do have this chronic illness, whatever that chronic illness is. And then the hardest part, but also the most liberating part, and this is what's helped me, is when you can fully embrace that it really is up to you. Like, there is nobody who's going to come along and save you. There is no magic pill. There is no magic solution. The road back to recovery and the road to remission, if you ever reach it, is not done by one major thing. It's by a whole lot of series of small steps and changes and shifts that, if taken consistently and with enough time, are going to get you feeling better and get you back into feeling more like the old you. And I don't think that there is anything that anybody can say when you reach that point where you feel so hopeless. I really do think that it's an inner battle where you've got to face down your own demons of fear, and then you've got to make the decision about what you're going to do, whether you're going to stand up and really do everything that you can do to try and give yourself the best chance of life and health and happiness that you can find. There is not one way. The only way is through. And the only way through is to accept that this is up to you. Now, while that can seem really lonely, there are a lot of people who understand that feeling and who get that. And if you're in that place where you just need a little bit of emotional support and you need to be around people who understand how you feel, then you can come over and join my free Facebook group. It's called Emotional Autoimmunity Recovery Support. It's a closed group, which means that you can see who's in the group, but you can't see the posts in the group. The only people who can see the posts in the group are the people making them, and the posts in the group don't go into your personal feed, unlike anything that you post on this page, which is all Facebook pages are public. I'm not sure if everybody realizes that, but all Facebook pages are public. Always be wary of where you're posting, and always, as with social media, be careful not to share anything that you don't want to share that's too private, unless you make sure that you're in a safe place. So I'd love to see you over at Emotional Autoimmunity Recovery Support. If you are feeling overwhelmed, if you are feeling hopeless, if you are feeling that it's all too much, I can only tell you that I've been there, and you can find your way through it. And that all starts with accepting where you are, and it also starts with accepting that ultimately you are the only one who can make all those changes to help yourself get where you need to be. And that's both terrifying, but it's also an immensely powerful position to come from. So I hope that's helped anybody who needed to hear that message today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I'll see you next time. Bye.